Hey everybody, this is Ostuni, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and this is basically going to be you guys' customization special. So, that's all it's going to be. So, if you don't want to see all this, then go ahead and skip on to the next video if the next video is available. Otherwise, keep it right here and I'll show you all the options available for you to customize your character. But, first, we're going to go with the Saiyans, probably the most popular race. And the race I'm probably going to be playing as first. Now you got male and female, but we're going to go with male first. Let's see. By appearance, you actually get a height scaler in this game as opposed to other games, Xenoverse, or the Ultimate Tenkaichi, where you just had light, medium, heavy. So, you get a lot more variety. Let's see. I guess this is more like a teenage size. This is kind of short. I guess 3's right in the middle, and then 3's if you want to make like adult size Super Saiyan 1 Broly. And then you have the body type, which you can make him skinny as hell. Good lord, that doesn't look right. Let's see. Second seems to be pretty much average. And then third's about Nappa size, I want to say. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little less Nappa size, but this is probably what I'm going to go with right here, just to kind of make a balanced character. Alright, but now we're going to go with hairstyles. So we're going to start from 1, go down. Let's see, got 1. Let's see, that's pretty cool. Probably not going to pick it, but it's cool. Alright, we got that one. It's a Saiyan style. And just to let you guys know, for Super Saiyan, the hairstyle as of today, I don't know if they're going to come out with the update for it, but with Super Saiyan, the hairstyle does not change. So pick based on that for right now. They may change that later, and that's a big maybe if they do that. Let's see, we got hairstyle 3, 4, which is what we got, which is kind of a mohawkish look, but not really. Alright, we got adult Gohan going on here with number 5. Number 6, which is one I was thinking about using until I heard that news about you not being able to change your hair whenever you go Super Saiyan. Let's see. More of the spiky hair. That's kind of Yamcha-ish, but I've seen a lot of people use them, or use this hairstyle, and I might, if there's not another good long hairstyle. Let's see. This looks kind of bowl cut-ish. Someone could make Rock Lee if they want to from Naruto. Let's see. You got a bald head. You got this kind of off to the side spiky because of his fucking swagger. And you got another one that's kind of that kind of shag over to the side thing. But I think I will go with that. And like I said, this is not me making my character, this is me going through everything, but it doesn't... It helps to kind of go through this and pick everything out. Alright, so eye styles is what we got next. Got 1, 2, 3, kind of weird. We got 4, which is kind of Vegeta-ish. 5, wide-eye Vegeta. 6, I don't even know why I'm here. 7, let's see, 8, wow, why are you so serious? And then you got no eyebrows if you want to try and pretend to be a Super Saiyan 3 with this hairstyle, which people might do that, because they're all disappointed, like, I can't believe we didn't go Super Saiyan 3. We got Super Saiyan 2. Be lucky we got that. Be lucky we got character customization at all, really. And then you got Krillin, fucking eyes. Beady, unforgiving. But I would actually keep my eyes at 4 personally. Let's see, and then you even have pupil styles, and I think they differ from eye style to eye style. And it's pretty much just different little sizes. There isn't one that just changes it up completely. So I think I'm going to go with 15. Oh yeah, but 13, 14, 15, 16. There! It was simple to go through, I'm sorry about that. But, now for nose styles. Like, there's a lot of them that are gonna look the same, but then there are gonna be some really comical ones, so just be forewarned. You probably won't be seeing a lot of changes until the end. So you got 1, 2, kind of slanted down a little bit. You got 3, 4, slightly bigger. 5, you start to see those pronounced nostrils. Let's see. 6 looks just like a little button nose. Okay, now it looks like a little button nose where they're kind of doing like that. Except you can't see inside it. And then, let's see, 8 is Krillin's nose. Figure that one out real quick. Okay, and then you got 9, which is a very sharp upturned nose, it looks like. Let's see, you got 10, which looks like a fucking witch's nose for some reason, or Triple H if you're a fan of wrestling. Huzzah! Alright, then you got number 11. 11 looks alright. Like, it may be a little long, but it's alright. But, I think I'll go with number 1. And I know for a fact I'm not going with the jaw in the mouth that I have now, so this is one that I've been waiting for. Okay, so jaw and mouth size. So this is number 1, pretty basic. Number 2, kinda, the jowls have been kinda sunken in a little bit. 3 takes it even a step further. And then 4 is that goddamn John Cena butt chin. Let's see, 5 isn't too bad, I guess. Like, the cheeks are really shallowed in, so it'd be good if you were trying to RP an evil character. And you got number 6. Oh, you got a scar like Yamcha. I think they were damn determined to let you create a custom version of Yamcha. Let him shine in this game. Alright, number 7 looks kinda ordinary. I can't really see any profound changes. So you got 8. 8 is what I'm picking. I don't care anymore. I'm picking 8. That's the end of it. Because it's the only one with a goatee. Oh, that's so cool. And it actually looks good with this combination. That's gonna be it. I may not even change the fucking color. Alright, then we got 9, which is kind of the chin and everything's kind of been uptaken a little bit. And then you got number 10, in case your chin has just fallen straight into your neck. But I digress. Number 8 is what I'll be going with, and this will be good for me to kind of reference later whenever I'm recreating my character, which should be the same day. Right, we got ear types now. This shouldn't be as prominent, but I know that there's going to be some comical ones, so let's take a look. You got 2, which is bigger. You got 3, which is pretty small. And then you got 4, which is, again, a bigger ear type. But I think I'm going to go with 3. Let's see. And then for the color options for your character, you have skin tone. Let's see. I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit in order to get it right. I think this is the skin tone I'm gonna go with, but the cool thing is that even though you're a human, you can really go anywhere you want with this. You can make basically an alien race if you want to. And the shades are actually like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like there's a wide variety of shades. So you can make a pale version of the color, you can make a darker version that still has the color in it. There's a lot of choices, even though it's on the grid. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that one, and I'm gonna reference that to myself kind of later on. Let's see, and then you got your hair color. If you have a goatee or something like I've got, that will change along with it. See, like I said, the graphics don't look too bad for this on PS3, but then again, it's a Dragon Ball game. How good can they look? But let's see. Same thing with the hair. You can pretty much make it any kind of color you want. Some of these greens and stuff like that look pretty good, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with maybe something like that. I'll probably be going with a darker color now that I think about it. I'll probably stay in the black. Yeah, that actually does look kind of cool. Either that or I'll go brown or something like that. I'll have to make up my mind on that later. Black or brown? Probably black. But you got your eye color, which is pretty cool too. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll probably do some different eye color, probably come up with a story behind it, like he was able to go Super Saiyan 4 for a minute, and he was changed forever, and his eyes reflect this. And now his journey to become Super Saiyan 4 and blah 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 will continue in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. But yeah, there's a lot of color choices, you get the gist of it, and I think I'm gonna go with a bright orange or a bright red, or no, yellow. Alright, and you can customize your outfit colors too. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see, you can do a lot of stuff here, but I'm kind of going after what it is I'm going to be sticking with. Let's see, you got hands. And this also kind of serves as a reference point to what kind of customization you can expect, like how many slots there are. You have your upper body, you have lower body slot, you have hand slot, and then you have feet slot. So it's not just upper body, lower body, which is pretty good. Okay. I am liking my character so far. I really am. And then you got trim, so I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'll go with black for the trim, but that'll basically be the character that you see me playing with right off the bat. Now, to let you guys know, there aren't a whole lot of costumes that you can customize the colors on. There's about 6 or 7 for each race. And then you have costumes you can unlock that are based off of the pre-existing Z fighters. So, yeah, I mean, it's baby steps, people. Like, anyone who's going to complain, it is baby steps. We could have winded up with something much worse than this. So far, this is good. But just wait for Xenoverse 2. Before you just, like, fucking rag on it. But, alright, now we're going to the, Saiyans. The Saiyans female option. Alright. I'm so fucking... Okay, apparently they can get a lot shorter. Which leads me to believe that there are going to be some little girl Super Saiyans running around, probably. Then, of course, you got the option of the size, and I think I was set at 2. She could make her like Amazoness Saiyan woman if you want. Give her a little bit of curves if you want. Let's see. But alright, let's take a look at some of the hair options. And you guys saw the 18 option a minute ago. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool. You got 4, which is almost Yamcha-ish, but not quite. Like, it looks pretty good. It's almost mullet-ish, just because, like, the sides aren't coming out really any. Let's see, then you got the one that we were just showing, the short hairstyle. Got the fucking bowl cut. You can make a female version of Rock Lee if you really want to. Let's see, you got number 7 right here, which would be a very good Super Saiyan style. You got 8, which is almost a exact copy of another hairstyle for the males. Alright, you got number 9, which is the Yamcha hairstyle. Let's see, 10, Android 18. 11, you got that side ponytail. 12, you got some pigtail. I'm willing to bet we're gonna see that a pretty good bit. Let's see, you got that back samurai-ish style upwards ponytail. Top knot. I think that's what it is. Okay. 14, another fucking bowl cut. Jesus. How many bowl cut? Okay, I went from... God. Okay, there's another one, but that one's not as bad though, I guess. That could be kind of cute. Alright, 16, you got a very spiky hairstyle. Would look, there he goes to Super Saiyan again. Oh, wait a minute, 17. Ironically, 17 looks more like 18. Dragon Ball joke, you know. Okay, and then we got that shaggy swept over the side kind of hair. A lot of these hairstyles are just replicate the guy styles, but there are enough female-specific ones in this, I think. God, they loved Android 18 in this game, I guess. Alright, then you got 20, which is the side ponytail in the opposite direction. That's good they did that, because I know some people want one or the other. Or both, as you saw with the pigtails. And then you got number 21. That's pretty cool. You get the little beret or whatever in the hair. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay. Then you got eye styles, which this ought to be pretty interesting. Hey, she looks way too innocent. And those eyes, those black doll eyes. Actually, I'm gonna do this just to kind of give you guys a better idea on what exactly the pupil difference is gonna be. I'll probably use a different color for the next one because red was probably not the best idea. But let's see. Got 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 4 looks like it's got the eyelashes, and then 5 looks like she just doesn't give a shit about that kind of stuff. And we got 6. I got 7, which is basically just a slimmer version of 6. And if I had to pick, I'd probably go with 5. Alright, now let's see what the pupil differences are. Let's see, pupils, let's see, that's number 1. Pretty simple with a little reflection kind of up here. Let's see, a skinnier version of that for 26. Alright, and there's like, they take out the black in number 27. You'll have to work with me a little bit. I just got up and I recorded episode 1 and episode 2, and I haven't had time to wake up. So yeah, that explains the shit. Okay, 28 is what we were looking at, which is a slimmer version of 27. Then you got 29, which is essentially, it looks like it's number 25, but it just doesn't have that reflection on it, which I guess could work for a specific look. And then you have 30, which is a wider version of 29. So that's pretty much it, and if I had to pick, I'd go with 26. Nose types. A lot less than guys. Let's see. You got number 1, which is kind of regular. Number 2, which is more pointed, and a little bit more slanted downward compared to 1. You got 3, which looks like it's pushed a little bit inwards, and a little bit slanted up. Okay, that's a long version of number 3. That's like they pushed it in and they pulled it all the way back out. Okay, number 5. Oh, she's got a little button nose. That's cute. A little button nose. And then number 5, or number 6, no nose. Oh god, get it away, get it away. Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with that in a little bit. The mouth and jaw. Let's see, this is option number 1. Option number 2 looks like it comes down a little bit more. Number 3 comes back up and gets rid of the chin a little bit. Let's see. 4 takes it a little bit more inward. Let's see. 5 takes a little bit more out, but I don't see anything profoundly different. God. There isn't a whole lot of difference between... I think I see it. Okay, so just watch closely if you really want to see the big changes between 3 through 6. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Man. It makes more sense if I show you like that than to actually try and do that. But, let's see. Ear styles. Alright, we got number 1, number 2, which is bigger, number 3, which is kind of folded back, I believe. Then you have number 4, which is really big. I'd go with 3. Alright, yeah, it's skin tone options. You know how that kind of works. We kind of went over this. Got hair color. And for... Let's get to the real difference. The outfit that you'll be starting off with. Color 1 is that. Color 2. We have 3 colors. What's number 3? Oh, the belt. Shit. Then you got lower body. Oh, I think, yep, it's the tights that are underneath. Okay. Then you got your hands. And then your feet options. This would be a really weird Saiyan warrior. But yeah, that's pretty much for the female, for the Saiyans. And just to let you guys know, I'm not going to do the Earthlings because their customization options are exactly the same. There's no difference. There's nothing you're going to miss out on. I assure you. They even share the same outfits, which is kind of disappointing, but I can understand. I can forgive it. But let's go to the Namekians. This is another race I intend to play as. Because I played as one on Dragon Ball Online. I love the fucking customization on here, and I can't wait to do this for you guys now. Now, Namekians naturally are probably going to be the tallest race that you can be. Let's see, you got all the way from up there. There's their regular size, which is still pretty fucking tall. 2 is even still, like, averagely tall for a human, I believe. And then you get down to maybe a teenage Namekian. But I think I'll be going with basic height. Then you even have body types. You got skinny, which I guess if you want to, you can do that. I'm not really a fan of it. 2, which is pretty regular, and then 3, which is just, oh, get you, or something like that. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright. Oh, this is pretty cool. All the options to start off at 1. So that's kind of good. 1 is basically going to be the standard for everything. 1 is the standard Namekian antenna. But then from there, you can do a whole bunch of other stuff. You got the upward turn antennas for 2, 3. You get that fucking mohawk everybody's so crazy for. Let's see. 4 looks more like the Kanika Man mohawk. If you guys have seen Ultimate Muscle and stuff, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Number 5 looks like it's the Cyberman split in his head. So that's kind of cool. If you want to make a Super Cyberman, you can. Alright, let's see. Number 6 is more demonic looking antenna because they look a lot more sharp. Number 7 is straight up. It's horns. Fucking horns. Number 8 is very much like Captain Ginyu, which I find that kind of interesting. Does that mean that Captain Ginyu is some subspecies of Namekian, or at least the body that he appeared in Dragon Ball Z? Because we don't really know if that's his real body or if it's another one he stole. And then you have number 9, which is the spiked up mohawk, which I bet a lot of people probably use. But for me, I'm a simple guy. I'm gonna go with number 7. Alright, eyes. Let's see. There's not gonna be a whole lot of difference here, I don't think. Let's see, let's go. 1, as you see right there. 2 is a lot more, the brows come down a lot more. Let's see, 3, you see it go kind of back up and become a little bit more profound too. Ugh. The sides come out on fucking number 4. Let's see. It looks a little bit more angry, and I think... It's hard to tell. I think it keeps that bulge, but it kind of tilts it up, which makes him look more angry. And then you got number 5, which looks like the eyes are more squared off and you still have that bulbous brow pronounced. And then you have number 7. I think I'll go with number 7. Pupils is going to be one that's going to be kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. I already kind of know. Alright, number 1 is what you see there, which is kind of tiny. Number 2 gets a little bit bigger, but as you notice, it's just one fucking color. Let's see. 3 is basically number 1, but I think this time you actually have like a pupil in the middle. And then number 4 is basically the same thing, just a little bit more enlarged, so you can actually see the detail. And then number 5 is one fucking color, which that is what I'm going to go with. Alright, noses. You got number 1, number 2, which is more pointed and more pronounced in the nostrils. 3 looks a little bit thicker in the bridge. Let's see. 4 is going to be the closest that we see to a button Namekian nose, I think. And 5 looks like there's been some more detail in the bridge of the nose, like right up in here, to kind of give it some wrinkles. And then you have 6, which is no nose, like a Cyberman. You can make Super Cyberman in this game if you want, but I'm gonna pick number 1 just to keep it regular. All right, jaw and mouth. This ought to be interesting too, because you got number 1, and then you got number 2, and this will be a recurring thing. They will have, every other option will have this kind of secondary facial tone throughout. So get ready for that. Number 3 has more of that, that kind of pointed chin. But it looks kind of weird, because it looks like it just cut off there, and went straight there. Not a fan of that one. Let's see. Number 4, same thing with the mask. I guess. God, some of these are just so weird. I need to drink something. I'm not used to talking this long, guys. I'm really not. Okay, then you got the butt chin. You can make John Cena Namekian if you want, but if you did, how dare you? Let's see. 6 is the one with the masking. And then you got another version of the butt chin, except it's a lot skinnier. Let's see. 8 has the masking on it. And then 9, very, very concave it looks like. Well, not quite. It's still kind of pronounced. But the cheeks are drawn in a whole bunch. Then you got the masking for that option. This doesn't look too bad. This looks like a young Namekian's face. Like everything's kind of like tucked back in. Like doesn't look like his jaw's kind of just grown or anything yet. Then you got the masking for that. So if you want to make a young Namekian, like maybe a teenage Dende, that'd probably 11 would probably be your best bet. And then you got Number 13. Of course they gotta throw in another big fucking chin one. And then there's 14, and that's 13 with the masking on it, but I'll be going with 2. Alright, ears. Of course, you gotta love them. Big Namekian ears. Alright, you got 1, 2, which they come back a little bit. I'll probably use 2 if I don't see anything better. Alright, 3 looks like fucking gremlin ears. 4. I think 4, actually. 4 will be what I go with. And then there came the skin tone options. Now, if you're choosing a mask, then the second color will be what determines it. But for the majority, is number 1. And this one's gonna be kind of difficult because I had an idea and I really want to stick with it. And I think I can. Yep, this is pretty much the Namekian I made on Dragon Ball Online, save for one difference. I'm gonna use yellow eyes. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mean to skip that, guys, but number 3 option is for the linings along your muscles. Like where Piccolo's red, that's the color that this is determining. As far as that goes, I think red is right on the money. But let me give you guys a little bit of a better look, just to kind of show you kind of the spectrum of what you can do. Red Namekian looks kind of cool, like especially with that kind of tone in the background. I actually expect to see a lot of creativity out of people who make Namekian, and then one other class which I think I will do next. But yeah, this will pretty much be what my Namekian looks like. And then you have the eye color, which I do not believe it glows, but I could be wrong. That would be awesome if it did glow though. But let's go with the costume and what you'll be able to change. Color number 1 is this, so naturally I think I'm going to go black. I'm probably going to go... I'll probably go that burgundy-ish kind of red. And for lower body, you only have 1 color, so I guess it's just a simple pair of pants. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Hands, you got 2 colors. What's the other color? Oh, fuck! It's the nails! Holy shit, that's cool. You can change the color of the nails if you want. Which I think I'm gonna make them black. Let's do some burgundy... I'm not gonna go Thriller gloves. Sorry, everybody. Not doing Thriller. I'll probably just do black shoes. Keep it simple. Kind of a ninja-ish blue demon look. But yeah, that's pretty much the Namekian that you'll see me using if you guys ever see him in a video. So yeah, that's Namekian customization. There's only one race for Namekian since they produce asexually. So that's the end for Namekian customization. Now, let's go on to the Freiza Race, which I bet a lot of people have ideas on this, on how they're going to customize them. Now, I am intentionally leaving out the voices just to let you guys know because there aren't race-exclusive voices. Sorry, guys. But yeah, like, I'm going to save that for the end. Let's see, the height option, of course you can make him small like Freiza first form. And I guess that's kind of average too, but I would rather have a cooler size. changeling person. And that may even mean going up to body type 3, which kind of takes away from the speed, but I want to play as a character I can enjoy actually looking at too. That's a big thing for a lot of people. You have to be able to at least look at your character and go, that's me, I like that character, yeah. Okay, head and hair options. Well, there's no hair, but you have your various horns and stuff like that. So you get those black horns, and then you get the sub-horns kind of towards the front of the head. This is definitely cooler style. Something about it just says that is cooler. See, this is more reminiscent of Freiza's first form. Let's see, this is Cooler's final form. No hiding that. Then you have, let's see, Freiza's second form and what looks like King Cold's, Freiza's dad's, kind of helmet style. Then you have number 7. That's pretty cool. The horns have come back in a little bit. That's not too bad of a look, to be honest. Then you got 8, which is Freiza, I believe his name is, and that's actually Freiza's son, in which he does make an appearance in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. And I think it may only be the Japanese version. Someone may have to correct me on that, though. But let's keep it going. You got number 9, which looks like he's taken away a lot of the brow and a lot of the siding of the helmet, which I guess this would be his final form. Freiza's final form. You have number 10. That looks, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty cool too. The horns, like kinda, they don't come out as much, but they go back a pretty good way. Let's see, you got number 11, which is another, looks like a final form of Frieza style kind of head. So that's pretty cool. And then you have number 12, this big demonic looking son of a bitch. Look at that. Just, the curved horns. Fucking awesome. But for me, I think I would go with number 2. This one's going to be very hard for me to do, honestly. Let's see. Eyes. Let's see. This basically changes up that little lining, like right up in here, I'm guessing. So let's see what that does. Let's see, number 1, pretty simple. Number 2 comes closer towards the eyes right up in that area. Number 3 just completely comes away from the eyes altogether. So that's kind of interesting. Alright, this one goes back, but it looks like the eye shape has changed a little bit, like it's very, very subtle, so I'll do that a couple of times so you guys can kind of see it. See, like the, this part of the eye kind of comes in a little bit. And then this one, you have more of the design coming up, and actually to like, basically the bridge of the nose almost, like right up in here. Let's see, number 6. I'm liking number 6 because it's got that heavy black lining right here, and it comes down. The design starts from like right about there. I really like that. Oh, 7 is even darker looking, and it looks like it's more evil looking too. Like there's a slight difference in the eyes. It's not just an optical illusion. Because of the blacking, I can see the eyes actually changing in shape a little bit. And I think 7 will do it, yeah. And pupils. Let's see, you got number 31, which is what we're on. Ooh, you got 32, which is real small. You got 33, which is a singular color. No iris in the middle. 34 is the same thing, and then you have 35, again, that allows you to do a singular color for the entire eye. Just pretty badass, I'm not gonna even lie. Sorry guys, I'm belching and burping and coughing throughout this entire thing and losing my voice a little bit. But let's see, noses. Let's see, number 2 kind of gets a more of a hooked look. Alright, 3 is longer and definitely pointed. Alright, you can have 4, which is no nose. Everyone has an option for no nose. I guess they really wanted you to make like Super Krillin lookalikes or something. Alright, dang, that is... Okay, I thought number 2 was hooked. That thing's a monstrous nose. Alright, that's pretty much button nose, like that's very close to the face. And then number 7 is just the fucking nostrils. That is Kariza's nose. But I'm gonna go with number 1. I'm gonna be basic with the nose. And now, mouth and jaw ought to be interesting too. So let's take a look at these. Number 1, let's see. We'll really see what the difference is whenever we go to 2. Okay, number 2 kind of takes the little chin strap off. Okay, I'm not seeing exactly what happens between... Okay, I could kind of see it. The designing actually keeps on going down a little bit more in this one, the blue design on the face. Alright, 4 gives you a face guard, which that looks pretty cool. 5, that is Cooler's face guard in his final form, so that's nice. Alright, we're back to the butt chins, everybody. Everybody watch out. Alright, butt chin is number 6. Then you got number 7, which looks like a younger kind of jaw with a chin strap. And then number 8 is basically saying like you are a direct descendant of Freiza. But I honestly think I would probably go with probably number 3, yeah. Alright, ears. This one's actually going to be a lot different from the other ears because those vent-looking things on the side of his face, those are his ears, and they can vary in design a great bit, a lot more than the traditional ears of any other race. But let's take a look. We got 1, we got 2, which looks like it comes back a little bit further into his face. I'm actually liking how they come out in number 1 though. Alright, you got number 3, which is a more triangular one that still keeps that kind of length though. Like that. Alright, 4 is just holes, pretty much, and they are very close to the face. I don't like how it looks. Like, it looks like his helmet's just kind of weird, or his headpiece, I should say. Alright. 5 is another one that's pretty close to the face. It doesn't come out a whole lot. Alright, number 6 is some more circular holes, which don't look too bad. Maybe. I'd probably want some of those vent-ish looking ones. And then you got number 7, which is smaller versions of the holes, but still, like, they do come out a pretty good bit, so that's pretty good. I think it really depends on what your head and hair options are for this race. That kind of dictates everything else that's going to happen. So basically, choose your head and hair piece first, and then base everything else around it. Don't go up. It ain't going to look right. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to go with number 3. Alright, now let me show you some of the stuff for the skin tone, because I'm pretty sure you're curious as to what is actually customized and what's actually considered a costume. So, your skin tone is basically your tail. Your tail will always be exposed pretty much in some way, shape, or form. And then your face as well. This one's gonna be really hard to pick for. I think that would be pretty good, just white. Alright, blue. Blue is that facial design. Okay. Now I'm gonna probably be bad with this one. I'm probably gonna wind up recreating a version of Cell or something like that, because I do like, well, maybe not. Maybe I can kind of figure out something cool to do that's kind of original. Alright, what's number 3 though? Oh, number 3 is... okay. Number 3 is basically the entirety of your armor, pretty much. I like the beige. I really like it. Let's see here. I do like that beige. I think I'm gonna have to go with that. Alright, then the purple is basically all the almost glass-ish looking textures. So I'm gonna go with black on that. Alright, then you got your eye color, which is pretty much just the same. Make it white, that's pretty badass looking. I'm gonna go with red though. As far as your costume goes, it's pretty much this. Which I think I'm gonna go with black for all of it. And that would be the Freiza Klansman character that you would probably see. This actually turned out a lot different than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was either going to make a Freiza, or not Freiza, fuck, a Cell-inspired Freiza Klansman, or I was going to try and make something that's more to the color scheme of Garrus Vakarian from Mass Effect. But I surprised myself. Like, this actually looks really good, and I'm going to be looking back on this video whenever I just decide to actually start making them and training them and all that. But we still got two more. And we're going to start off with the Majin Male. Let's see. And to answer the question for everyone who's going to ask, this is the difference in body types. That's it for right now. If you don't like it, wait till Xenoverse 2. I'm sure we're going to get one. Because this seems like a format that they really are going to commit to, as far as, like, they actually went through the time to make an original story. I mean, come on. They got some plans. Alright. Let's see. And then you got height options, but I think what's so fucking funny is you can get them down to this size. And that is the most kid-like character I think you can make, is a tiny Majin Male. And his head just gets so fucking big. But I would never play as a male Majin. I need to play as a character I can take seriously. And this is just not one of those characters I can do that with. But I will go through the customization options anyway. Let's see, you got 1, you got 2, it's fucking swirly-doo. Number 3, which is Mohawk, that's kind of nice. Got 4, which is kind of a samurai ponytail in the back, because that's totally her. He's got fucking pigtails. There's no... He's got fucking pigtails. Alright, you got bunny ears for number 6, which I think you can do Nekomajin on. I'm not sure what it's from, but I've seen a customization with them recently. I need to figure out more about that. God, more fucking pigtails, okay. Number 7's more pigtails. Alright, number 8's more of a dude that kind of drips down to the middle. Alright. Very pronounced tentacle going up that way. Alright, same thing. They just kind of moved it. Like, that's kind of... That looks kind of like a lazy design. Like, who would want it? Alright, I think that's number 2 or 3, whichever it was with the swirl, but I think it's going the opposite way now, so... Oh, I got little kitty ears on number 12. I take it back. If it's got kitty ears, I may make something. And then you got the reduced mohawk there. And also something to note, some of these hairstyles do have the head holes in them and some of them don't. And some of them actually change the whole fucking skull structure of it completely, like fucking 6 just kind of crushes his skull down a little bit to make room for the fucking bunny ears. So yay! Alright, here are the eyes. Ugh. Hello there. Who are you? Okay. Good. Oh god. Oh god, stop looking at me. What? Okay, it's just the soulless eyes. Oh, well now you're happy. Well, I'm glad that you're happy. At least you're smiling. If you're happy, then I'm happy. Okay. That was terrifying. Okay. But let me get you open eye just to show you guys what the difference of the pupils are. So pupil number 1 looks like it has no color to it. Or actually, I made a boo-boo, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do yellow. Let's see what the difference of the pupils are. 5 looks like there's no color to it. 6 gets the color back, or iris back. I meant to say it doesn't have an iris in that one. Now it has an iris. And then you have the invert Majin eyes, which I think are fucking awesome. And then you have the bigger ones actually have the iris in the middle of them, so that's pretty nifty. Alright, then you got the mouth and jaw. And basically, each face, or each mouth, is just gonna have 2 versions of it. One like this, and one where the kind of under chin kind of comes back a little bit. See, now he's man. But now he's skinny, but he's man. Oh, he looks grumpy pants. But now he just lost some weight. He looks surprised that he lost all that weight off of his chin. Let's go with that. Right, ears. Okay, we got number 1. Number 2 looks like it basically just gets shrunk down. 3 just looks like it got shrunk down even more. And then 4, we get to an even bigger style ear. Gets shrunk down. Gets shrunk down. The Majins look like they have the smallest possible ears. 7's pretty big. Let's see. 7 looks like it's actually come out a whole lot more, and it's a lot more pronounced. Then you get 8 that's really pronounced. God, you can see those things. Then you got 9. No ears! He can't fucking hear anything. Alright. And color. He's only got 1 color, and it affects everything. Kinda get it? Kinda? Alright. Yeah. You can do stuff with that. The eye color, as you saw earlier, is the iris right up in here. Then you got your costume colors. First color is the majority of the top. Second is the trim. And then last is that butt cape. Butt cape. Lower body is those weird shorts. I don't even know what to call them. Damn, this thing looks fucking evil. Ugh. If I make my own story, he's gonna be the antagonist. And then you got his gauntlets, which first color is the majority, as you would expect. Second color is the trim. Third, the actual gloves themselves. And then, of course, boots. Boots! Yay! Choose color of the boots. But yeah, that's for Majin Male. And now for another race that I think is going to be pretty popular. Or, well, technically the gender is going to make it popular. The Majin Female. Another character I intend to make. No, we're not going quite to that yet. Okay, first she starts off at 2, then you go to 3, you go to 4. So I don't think she gets taller than any of the other female characters, or well, taller than the humans. But yeah, then you can make her a little bit curvier, a little bit more muscular if you want, or you could make her fucking twig skinny. Which I think I'll be right in the middle. Alright, let's go. Hairstyles. This is going to be interesting, I can already tell you. Number 1. This. Pretty simple, pretty nice. Number 2. Pigtails! Yay! Number 3 looks like a really nice kind of suede over the side hairstyle. Can't believe I'm commentating on this. This is weird. And over here we have this very nice elegant hairstyle. It's just so magnificent and sublime. I don't know what to do with my hands to convey the things that I want to say. Alright, number 4. Let's see, looks like she's got more of a top knot thing going on with this. Number 5. Let's see, she's got some weird bangs. And then she's got that little top knot that's going up there that'd be impossible. Another version of pigtails right here. Kind of nice. It still looks more like hair than the other one, I think. Alright, number 7. Looks like a pretty nice bob cut with that little siding from... shit. Yeah, from there. Yeah. Not bad. Alright, then you have number 8, which is very simple, almost bowl cutish, but almost looks like really short but thick dreadlocks. That one. That's not too bad. Alright, number 9 looks like very coned over, or coned back, with one little tentacle just kind of popping up. Alright, number 10. I think I have a winner, number 10. I think between it and number 1. But I'm thinking number 10. Alright, number 11. Looks like the pigtails again, but I'm pretty sure the swirl that's right here is going in a different direction. Alright. So that's just whenever you take away the pigtails. That's good. Alright, you got this one, and I think it's a copy of another hairstyle, but it's just going in a different direction with, as far as the swoop kind of goes. Like very short hairstyle with a big top knot kind of thing going on. And without the top knot, that's cool how they can actually make that many hairstyles just by taking away one thing. And then adding slightly to it. You got huge fucking side bang over here. A top knot. Number 18! Okay, it removes that, so that's kind of cute, I guess. Number 19. It's almost the same, except for that little... Alright, so number 1... Number 10. Number 1... Number 1 looks like a bigger hairstyle, which I'm more of a fan of. Alright, eye styles. Let's see. You got number 1, which looks pretty evil. You got number 2, which is pretty innocent looking. 3 looks pretty fucking evil again. 4, very innocent looking. 5 is Mr. Popo. 6 is Krillin. Oh, wait a minute, 7's Krillin. Okay. I think I'll go with number 3. Pupils. And number 13, I think that's, yep, that's the evil Majin kind of eyes. Number 14, you go back to regular-ish kind of eyes. Number 15, you don't even have the iris for that, which is pretty evil looking. But I'm not a fan, personally. Alright, you got the regular style eyes, no iris in the middle. So, once again, not a fan. I like the iris in the middle. Unless you're going to do it like solid black or solid white, like then it would work. Then I could see it happening. Alright, then you have number 17, which looks like has a little bit of a gleam to the eye, which I really like it. I really fucking like it. I'm going with 17. Alright, there's no nose for the Majins, in case I didn't really cover that. But they don't have noses. So yeah. Okay, so number 1 for mouth and jaw. Number 2, she gets a little bit more weight on her cheeks, I think. Number 3... I think it's more of a difference of kind of her lips as far as the difference between 1 and 3. Alright, number 4, she gains a little bit more weight on her cheeks and everything like that. Okay, number 5, her chin kind of comes up. Okay, number 6, she just starts smiling. That's the difference. And number 7, she gets more reminiscent of like a Down syndrome boo. But I'm going to stick with number 1. Okay, now for ears. Number 1 and number 2 just looks like it's a kind of a comes out, or you know, it's a depth kind of difference. Let's see, number 3 actually there's a little bit of clipping going on into, well, it doesn't look too bad. The clipping's not that bad. 4 comes out a lot. That's clipping. Okay, number 5 on the right-hand side for some reason, or, well, her left. Looks like it's clipped a little bit. You can see the pink tentacle going through that ear. Number 6 looks pretty good. And then number 7 just comes all the way the fuck out. So I think I'm going to go with number 6. Okay, now for skin tone. I've been really debating on what I would do with a female Majin character. I think that's what I'm going to go with, that purple skin tone. As far as the eyes go, that pale yellow looks really good. I may change this up later on. Like, this is going to be one that I really pay a lot of attention to, exactly how I'm going to customize her. Let's see, first part to top, the majority of it. Then you got the trim, lower body. First color is her pants. Second color is her belt, which I think I'm going to make that yellow. Let's see where that was. then there's the butt cape. I think I'll do red for her butt cape. And then you got hands. I think I'll make them that kind of goldish kind of color. And as far as for the boots, pretty simple. I'll do black. I think I'll keep it that nice little gradient kind of look. Like it looks like a shiny black there. And then that gold trim I'll keep. And that'll probably be my Majin. I'm not dead set on it yet. The skin tone is what's really going to have me looking at her for a while and trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to do. But now it's time for the voice options. First, now you see the thing about this is it's not going to be a very good way to kind of show you guys which voice is which. So let's try it. Number 2. I wish they actually had some of the attack names that they could say.
Okay.
Oh. She just fucking purred? Number 4. Sounds so fucking cute. I probably got way out of fucking camera shot. I don't know how long I've been that way. I'm probably gonna yell at God, I'm sorry. I'll continue doing the sampling for the voices, but I'm gonna leave a link in the description for a video that you guys may want to watch if you want to hear all the lines from everybody. It's from Sergio's channel. If anyone's been following the game's progress, you know who Sergio is. So yeah. But I'll leave that link in the video. But I'll keep on going with this. Okay, so that's for all of the female voices. And now let's go to the male voices. Say what? Wow. Probably going to use that for my Namekian. Probably this for my Freiza Clansman. Okay, guys, and just to let you know, voice number 8, if you can spot it just from this, you are a great person, and we can be friends outside of YouTube. I just listen to that all day. And whenever you guys get to the video that I leave in the description, you guys are going to love voice number 8. And like I said, most people are going to know who it is, and it is great that he is in the game. This is probably going to be the voice that you hear for my Saiyan character. So like I said, I've seen this video that I'm talking about, so I already know most of what they sound like when they actually talk. Which is something... Which, yeah, that's something I'm kind of disappointed in, is that they don't have more lines that they actually say. You can't really... Like, you can kind of get the gist of a voice by the grunts and everything like that, but you don't really know what voice you want to do until you actually hear some lines. You want to see how angry or how determined or how much actual effort they put into it. But that's going to be for you guys to look at in the other video, because like I said, that was not a good way to actually show off the voices, and I'm kind of disappointed in that aspect. But anyway, that's going to be the end for the customization suite for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and wow, that was an hour. But that was a lot of options, and I did a lot of commentary for it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I'll try and put little bookmarks, so yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever we actually start this game. This is Ostuni, signing off.